As I'm making more money, I start allowing myself to spend a little bit more. And so I ask myself, is money something that can make me happy? I bet you did also. So let's talk about this. Does money can make you happy? Good question, actually. Is money the answer to happiness? And so, if you watch my video about happiness, you already know what I think about it. Happiness doesn't exist. It doesn't fucking exist. So, stop talking about it. No, I mean, as I said, we are experiencing positive and negative emotions, and generally speaking, those emotions come and goes, and most of the time we just experience neutral emotions. And so the question is not about does money can make you happy. Is how, with the money I'm going to spend, how many good moments, so positive emotion, am I buying? So in the future, if I'm buying that thing, how much good moment am I going to experience in the future? So this can be either in terms of actual good moment where you enjoy and so on, or it can be simply in terms of comfort of living, raising your lifestyle and so on in a way that make you either feel better about yourself or just feel more comfortable on day to day. And also that can be spending money in order to delegate some tasks, some house keeping tasks that bore you, that take you time. And so if you can pay someone to do it and free your time, this is going to raise the level of comfort in your life. And so this is really this idea of how much good moment in the future are you buying? And this is I started thinking about that, and so because until now in my past I was just spending money on the bare minimum because I was focused on my success, on getting things done, on making as much money as possible aside so I can invest and get my financial freedom. But now that I'm start getting closer and closer to that financial freedom, and I can start to have more and more money that I can spend. Yeah, this question about how am I going to spend money, and this is about, I think the answer is being mindful in the way you are spending that money. And as I said, it's going to be about your comfort, your good moment, and so on. And yeah, I mean but then it's going to depend really on you. Because you, I mean, this is something that might be obvious for a lot of you, but that's not very obvious, because you need to first to be in peace with yourself to understand what actually make you feel good, that you enjoy, and then spending money in a meaningful way. And so, but that's my investment mindset that is talking. I want to invest that money that I'm spending in a way that I'm getting a good return in good moments. So yeah, I'm totally screwed in my head. But let's talk about that. I mean, maybe I'm. This is a little bit extreme, a little bit fucked up, but at least, yeah, I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going to spend that money and I want to get a return on my money. And this is all about that. Spending money should be an investment. And so in this case, in the case of fulfillment, spending money is going to be about, yes, how much good moment you are going to buy. And do you have a good return for every euro? How much good moment are you going to buy? And so that's really the question, because let's say because just feeling good, a good moment, let's say you are buying nice glass, yes, you're going to feel good on the moment, but when you are finishing eating it, you are not going to eat it, to feel much more good after that. And if you are paying for a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and so on, a very nice car that you are going to use only once, I mean, this is the same effect. You are feeling good once, so except the ice you bought and eat cost you a few bucks, where the Lamborghini could cost you 300k. So yeah, that if you want to buy a nice car and so on, is it something that you truly want, that you are going to truly use every day, that is going to bring you joy and good moment every day and so on? And yeah, because otherwise that's not a wise investment. Yes, investment. I know for some of you it's going to be weird to think about that as investment, but yes, this is an investment on your well-being, and so on. And yes, so be mindful about that. And for instance, I can tell you what I'm doing. Until now, I wasn't really spending much money on clothes, for instance, because for me, I didn't care. But now that I'm starting to want to have a better social life and so on, I think that getting clothes is going to make me feel good about myself when I go out and get a social life. Also, I wanted to have a good setup of to do some work on my computers and to do some game on my TV with another computer and so on. But yeah, those are little things, but I know they are going to bring me a lot of good moments in the future. And so I think they are wise investment. So being mindful about how you spend your money, because happiness doesn't exist. So if you think buying the last fancy thing, or a new bag, a new 5,000 euro bag for a woman, and so on, maybe yes, no, maybe I don't know, maybe this is the bag you always wanted, that this is the thing that you're going to wear until you're dead. So yeah, if it's that, go buy it, because you're going to have a lot of good moments wearing it, feeling good about yourself every time you get out in social environment and so on. But if it's just the one more bag after the 100 you already bought, I'm not sure that's a way to spend your money that is very wise. I hope I'm clear about that. But I think once you have enough money to satisfy your day-to-day need and so on, and that you are financially free, that you can do everything you want and so on, when you have enough money and you reach this point, yes, I think this is about being mindful about how you spend your money. Because if you spend it wisely, first of all, you will not get broke, but also you will truly improve the way you live. And that's going to make a very big difference, because the very best, even though this video is on the fulfillment part, this is also linked to this idea of longevity, because as I said in my video about the future, most likely than not, technology are going to help us live for as long as we wish. And so the only thing that is going to prevent you from living 100, 200, 300 years or further is going to be your will to live. How much you enjoy life and how much you want to continue to live. And so if you just spend money without very thinking about it ever, just because I want that, I buy that, I want that, I buy that. No. You need to be mindful about this. If you want to buy something, but you think you don't really need it, don't buy it. Because first of all, you will lose the importance of buying something, the value of buying something, because if every time you can buy something you buy it, there is no more meaning into doing it. where if you put some break into this action, into this compulsive habit of buying stuff, and you start being more mindful about what you are buying in terms of how many good moments in the future I'm going to buy, I think that's going to bring a lot of value in your life, because as I said, you are going to keep valuing this act of buying stuff, because you know every time you do that, you are doing it in a mindful way, and you are doing it in a way that is going to improve your life, and not doing it just on autopilot. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because this is some stuff that is going on in my head currently, some reflection, and I wanted to share it with you. This is primarily the goal of this channel, sharing stuff with you. So yes, thank you for watching, and I see you next time.